Can you use an extra $16,000 over the next 3 weeks? Welcome to this life-changing video. I'd like to share a few things with you just to let you know what we have on our hands. Like many of you, I've worked in the corporate world and experienced the highs and lows of a steady paycheck. What I found, guys, is what I was always chasing is the check at the end of the month. I couldn't wait to get my check, especially being in sales and anxiously waiting for my commission check. While not everyone experiences the exact same thing, and you may very well be happy with what you're making at this time, but knowing that there is a way to gain further independence and freedom, well, to me, that's an attractive opportunity. One day I had the good fortune to learn of a system that had been around for a long time, but unknown to most unless you were fortunate enough to have someone come along and share this information with you. So, what I'm showing you today is Cash for You, which is a little out-of-the-box thinking. We're a circle of family and friends who found a way to put some extra cash in our pockets. First and foremost, folks, there is no company and no sponsor required. We're thinking outside the box and leveraging our cash, and we can show you how to turn $2,000 into 16 grand. It'll probably be of some interest to you. This was of interest to me because when I saw this almost 4 years ago, it was shared to me by a realtor in San Francisco. They're saying, let's leverage our cash. Let's do cash leveraging. Well, I realize that this is what banks do. Do you put your money in a bank hoping for some interest? Or you get in the stock market. You buy some stocks and hope that it turns into more money. Well, how about if you can leverage your cash in a synchronized system where it can turn 2,000 into 16,000 by asking everybody around you a simple little question. Who do you know that can use an extra 16 grand in the next few weeks? We have people doing just that. We've got Dale, we've got John, we've got Timothy, Sandy, Tina, Diane, Tom, and many others. We've got a ton of folks up in Maryland, Florida, Massachusetts, Texas, Washington, California, Oregon. As a matter of fact, they're just everywhere. They're all doing that because they got excited. And if you were excited because you were in the right place at the right time, well, you will want to share it. The timing can be incredible with something everybody needs, which is cash. And like most people at that time, I really needed cash back then, real bad. And I didn't want to put up 2 grand, but I wanted to get back 16 grand. So it was pain versus pleasure. The pain was putting in the $2,000 and the pleasure was receiving $16,000 back. And if you understand a private activity, well, that's why you have to be invited. You will have the opportunity to join in on a Zoom meeting that will explain in even more detail what is being shared with you in this video. What we will explain is the 2x3 matrix. 1 at the top, then 2 below, 4 below that, and 8 on the bottom. That's it. 1, 2, 4, and 8. So what you're going to have to understand is that's how you get started. And the chart you're on is your only focus in watching this wonderful opportunity taking place. And if you get excited about something and realize that your start at the bottom of that chart, what you are going to want to do is to refer others to this opportunity, especially because there's no sponsor required. We're the same as going to a good movie, a good restaurant, a department store. If you see something that you like, what do? You share with friends and family. That's what got my attention, folks. Sharing the opportunity versus selling the opportunity. Everybody could use some extra cash because of this economy. Guess what? 401ks are not working. People are getting laid off. People are getting fired. People are losing their homes. Incredible, folks. If you could put an extra 16 grand in somebody's pocket in the next few weeks, you become their new best friend. And all I'm doing is showing you how this thing works in a matrix chart. 1 at the top, then 2, then 4, then 8. Everybody comes in on the bottom of the 8. When you come in on the bottom of a row of 8, you send $2,000 to the person at the very top of the chart. How do you know who's at the top of the chart? Well, the admin will notify you and provide you with all the appropriate information. It's a transparent process, so you will have communication with everyone on board. And every time a new person comes in on your board, you get up-to-the-minute updates. How does a person get their money at the top of the board? Well, the guy on the bottom coming in will be directly connected with the guy at the top, and will have all of the details of how the guy at the top wants to receive the money through one of several digital platforms. The money goes directly from the giver to the receiver. That's why there's no company. And the nice thing, folks, is that each time the bottom fills in, you move up to the new level on the board. You are being pushed up 1 row. So now those on the bottom move, 1 at the top, then 2, then 4, then 8. Now you move to a new board. At that point, we will fill the bottom again. Once you are pushed up to the next row, the bottom fills in again. You are at the top of the board. When you make it to the top of the board, you've got 2 folks below you, and 4 below, and 8 slots open on the bottom, and those 8 spots is where you receive your money from. And guess what? If you would like to participate again, yes, then you can repeat the system by taking $2,000 from your money, come in at the bottom, and make your way back to the top just like before. It's simple, and you're on your way to another $16,000. You work your way back up the ladder again and again and again. When I see people like Karen picking up over $60,000 over just a few months, and John coming in on board, and Ted and Timothy and Diane getting their 16 grand, and seeing everybody laughing and giggling, having a good time, well, $16,000 makes a whole lot of difference in your lifestyles, guys. Put 16 grand in your pocket again and again, and guess what you have? A happy individual. And I'm telling you, I saw this thing, and it's been almost 4 years for me, and wild horses couldn't get me off this opportunity. All you've got to do is realize one thing, and that is what it means to be in the right place at the right time, with the right opportunity and with the right people. So what you do after watching this video is go back to the person who shared this video with you and have your questions answered. This video is just a little precursor to give you a bit of information about what we're doing, and if you're intrigued by what you've seen and you are excited, then write your own ticket. Don't waste any time and take steps towards this opportunity today. Thanks for watching.